gods that you could possibly imagine, the one I'm about to reveal to you is by far the strangest. It is a big round hole inhabited by the creatures known as Asposians, and brought to life through the breath of its 4 wind fountains. These fountains have always been guarded by the wind monks. They were one with the wind, and sometimes one with their gambling problem. Like in every culture, this one too had its own legends about the origins of the wind. The stories of gigantic wind gods that breathed life into Asposia seemed to satisfy most of its people. Even still, the Asposians were quite surprised when these creatures suddenly emerged from the wind fountains and began turning people into stone. Conroy overtook the rule of the land. For 15 years he protected the Asposians from the wrath of the wind gods. He preached austerity and obedience to appease the gods. Those were dark times. But now you should know, that was utter nonsense. Conroy built the creatures himself in order to control the people of Asposia through fear and terror. Then one day, 3 years ago, he was defeated by a young hero. So what is the real story behind the origin of the wind? The holy dynasty of the Flute Noses has brought the wind to Asposia since the beginning of time. They live hidden deep in the forest and play their wind song in secret.
Just look at him. Look into his devious eyes. Do you see what I see, brothers and sisters? I see a traitor, a murderer, a crime against nature. It was he and his kind, them with their noses, that summoned the Basilians here, whose evil gaze they used to turn innocent Asposians to stone. They murdered our Abbot Conroy in the most cowardly fashion. For years he's been protecting us from the Basilians. Like a father putting his arm around us, he appeased the Basilians that they have summoned to attack us.
My name is Seraphius Cedar Cantata, flautist of the 2nd rank. It has been my noble task to perform the wind song, and with it keep Asposia alive. The fountains flow because of our dynasty. We are but a tool of the wind.
What did that flute nose say?
Louder!
Listen, please. You will all suffocate if we cannot play our song.
Are you all complete idiots? Conroy was evil.
Conroy was our savior. He has given his life for us in the fight against these heathens. But we will get him back, my dear brothers and sisters. And the first thing that our Abbot Conroy will see when he is finally free of his stone form is all the flute noses being thrown into the wind fountains, every last one of them!
You're all going to kill yourselves. Don't you get it? Conroy built the Basilians himself.
Our king will come, and he will bring peace. So says the prophecy.
Did you all see that? He wanted to summon another Basilian!
Boo! Boo!
As I live and breathe, brothers and sisters, as Conroy's humble deputy, we will hunt down every last flute nose, and we will put an end to them all. And let this king come. He will be the first to greet the fountain.
And there he is, the King of Asposia, Robert, a statue, helpless and alone. Well, he's not quite alone. His loyal pigeon is here to free him from this unfortunate situation. And? Did you sleep well?
What? Where am I? Who am I? I can only remember running into the woods. Then I tripped over a basilian. And then I saw a bright flash. Oh no, I must have turned myself into stone.
Who you are? You're Robert. Don't you remember?
Remember what?
That you're a flute nose. The son of the king, the heir to the throne. Sound familiar, child? Conroy kidnapped you 18 years ago when you were just a baby and turned all the flute noses into stone. You grew up with him, not knowing that your father was the king.
Conroy. I thought... Oh, right.
What am I supposed to do with you, Robert? I take you in and raise you like a son, and this is the thanks I get? You're going to sit down and repaint that until it looks decent. And what's with all those flowers? What are you, a girl? Robert, my boy, listen. Perhaps I don't tell you often enough. But it's no wonder that your parents abandoned you. No one wanted you. And if I hadn't found you and taken you off the streets when you were a baby, you would be dead right now. But now you're here, for better or worse. Now come, play me my song.
Yeah, those were 15 long years.
Yes, but you defeated him. Chin up, boy. Now the only question is why you're still standing around in this forest instead of finally ascending the throne.
I just felt that maybe I'm not worthy of being king.
I would go so far as to say you're not even worthy enough to be a shoe shiner.
What was that? No! Be quiet!
What? Who are you talking to, child?
To... no one. Definitely not Conroy's imaginary voice in my head.
Now, stop daydreaming and pay attention. The flute noses are in danger, and you know that without you all, there will be no wind left either. No air to breathe.
Oh, no!
Exactly right, boy. But there's still hope. There is an ancient prophecy, the Land of Harmony. All flute noses and all Asposians will once again live in peace and harmony with each other, and with the wind. But he who shall bring about this harmony is in hiding. You must find him. Take up the search for the last wind monk. Only then can Asposia be saved. Saved, 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 saved.
Wait, where am I supposed to look?
All right, The last wind monk can be found on the other side of Asposia. Take the cable car from Woolington. That should get you there. The number 8 car, I believe, with one layover. But you should ask to be sure.
Got it. Thanks.
You're completely alone, my boy.
Stop it. You're a statue now. Leave me be.
Never. I'm a part of you now.
Concentrate, Robert. You have to save Asposia.
You'll never succeed, and you know it.
I'm sure this is here for a reason. It's not like I can fly. Hey, Peck, you want to go into the inventory? That won't work. It looks like there's a path lead. I need a ladder. That's interesting. Why should I do that? Oh, it's too bendy. I have to... It's too wobbly. I have to secure the fern to the ledge somehow. I'm sure... It's too unsteady. Maybe I can hammer the tusk. Maybe I can Uh-oh.
Fluttering Phosphos! What an entrance!
Where am I?
I can't believe it. The heir to the throne is standing before me. I just knew you'd return, Your Grace.
Yeah, about the whole throne thing.
It's you! Ocarino Botonia Septiman.
Yes, about that.
Aquatroitus Pianoforte Rotundo.
Robert is fine.
Stacateo, flutist of the nose, guardian of the north, heir to the throne, and first conductor of the brasses to the four winds.
That's enough.
The third. Oh, wow. It's really you.
I think Robert suits you more.
You can just call me Robert.
Sure thing, Your Grace. I'm Libretta. But you need to be careful. Anyone with a flute nose is no longer safe. Here, put on a nose cover.
Thanks. I will be careful.
I can't believe that you're actually standing in front of me, Your Grace. I knew you way back when you were still a baby.
Quite an ugly baby, as I recall.
What's happened these past few years?
I made sketches of everything. Someone has to keep a record of what's really happening in case one day we, well, aren't around anymore. You had just saved us all. And I thought, now, everything's going to be all right. But then you were suddenly gone. And then he showed up. Everyone thought we were evil and that we had summoned the Basilians to attack them. And that Conroy had perished in one last heroic battle against us.
But Conroy is the one who built the Basilians.
Try telling that to an angry mob. We're officially Conroy's murderers and the evil Basilian summoners. Pretty impressive, huh?
What?
Yep, they think Conroy was protecting them from us the whole time. Some of us were able to get away, but the rest were dragged away kicking. Since then, it's been so quiet. And everywhere you look, you see these horrible red banners. Nowhere is safe for us anymore. I'm not safe here anymore. You're not safe here anymore.
So there's still some flute noses out there? Are they in hiding?
I hope so. I haven't heard from the others in years. You haven't happened to see my little sister, have you? I'm all she has left.
No, I'm so sorry. But don't worry, Libretta. There's a prophecy.
The legend of harmony?
Yes, exactly. I just have to find the last wind monk. Then everything will be all right again. I have to get to the other side of Asposia.
Well, we have a cable car here that can take you, but it's been broken for a long time.
There's nothing that can't be repaired with a little luck and ingenuity and random objects. And then we can get out of here.
I knew you'd come to help us.
What would I need that for? I'd rather not... Hello?
Who's there? I ain't never seen you around here before. You ain't one of them pipe blowers, is ya?
No, I'm just Robert.
That's even worse.
What do you want, kid?
Hey, do you know anything about the old cable car?
What's there to know? The old thing's been broke since the accident.
There was an accident?
Yep, that nutjob who used to drive the thing is still up on the roof of the shearing factory. You want my opinion? That guy's got a couple of screws loose. They should lock him up.
There sure are a lot of anti-flute nose posters around here.
Yep, they're from the Brotherhood of the Conroyalists, the final resistance against the flute noses. Course I'm a member. And I got the badge to prove it.
Oh, what a pretty brooch.
Brooch? Men don't wear brooches. This here's a badge, a symbol.
A symbol for what?
For the alliance of the Coilists under Emil.
Oh, please, no. Since when does Conroy have fans? Everyone used to hate him. It didn't matter what he said or did, no one ever listened to him.
That's exactly right. He was one of the most misunderstood politicians of our time.
What the hell happened these past 3 years? What you doing there?
Shoveling tumble mice into mine carts.
How come?
So they can travel the world.
Oh, how exciting. It must be nice to be a tumble mouse. Traveling the whole day in a mine cart. No suffocating, soul-crushing responsibilities. Where are they traveling to?
To the factory. Then we'll shave them and ship them back out again.
And then?
They go back to the factory.
And then?
Really?
You don't happen to know anything about the last Wind Monk by chance?
Yeah, I know everything about Conroy. Read his official autobiography after he died.
I didn't mean him, actually. And as far as I know, Conroy only had a personal diary.
Yep, exactly. Emil took care that it was made available to people.
Is there anything in there about building mechanical wind gods to serve his own evil purposes?
Nope. But there's lots of truth about them pipe blowers.
Pipe blowers?
You know, kid. The gang with them freaky instrument noses. I admit, that phrase ain't no compliment, but I'm be damned if it don't fit.
Goodbye.
Hey-ho! Hey-ho!
What's that supposed to mean? Why should I give this to them? What would I... I need this more. The removal of signs and posters is forbidden. One of the...
Honest local specialties. Wow, a fresh face. Well, how nice. Welcome to Emil's Brothers Wacky Stuff Store. As a welcome gift, I'd like to offer you a genuine Wellington mystery bag filled with some of our finest local specialties. Yeah.
Thanks. Can I have this tumble mouse?
Tumble mouse? You mean my sponge? Oh, get that out of here. It's making my allergies act up. Hands off. Only true cable car enthusiasts are allowed to see my cable car.
The egg is being...
It's called a four-cornered circlet dialer. It's from... The egg is not... Ah, so you want to try your luck at darts? Well, just step on the white line. Ha! That was terrible.
How are you supposed to play with these weird-looking darts?
These are professional championship league darts. They don't just fly to the targets by themselves.
That sure would be nice. A dart that could just fly into the target.
Ah, so you want to try your luck? Too bad for you.
That's not going to improve its aerodynamics. That's not going... That's not... That's not going to...
You have to hit it with a dart. Nothing else counts.
What are you gonna do with the darts, huh? They're as big as you are. You sure? They're highly sought after.
We shouldn't draw attention to ourselves. You can't get it to work by pecking at it. The removal of... We shouldn't draw... You're not that good of a hacker. I'm sure you have your... Violence is not the answer. All right then, thanks. We shouldn't draw it. The entrance. I could use that. Or not. I can't get the door. I can't get...
Don't you... Shush! Shush! Don't you dare to try... If you want to borrow some... Boring. Shush! Shush! That's enough. Take a time out. Hey, now you just sit there and don't move. Boring. Don't you dare to... Boring.
What do you want me to do? That's not... Don't get too close. I'm sure you have... I think... That's not how to... Careful. You kind of...
This cheese is as hard as rock. Inedible. This never would have happened under Conroy.
The scanner will only let tumble mice through. I've always dreamed of being covered in tumble mice. There's lots of...
Hey, who stopped the windmill? Open the door.
No one's here. That sounded pretty convincing. Hello? What in the name of the wind are you doing up here?
I must admit, I have no idea.
Does that help you to... think?
Sounds plausible. Let's say that. From now on, that's the reason.
So what are you thinking about?
I was one of the most successful cable car drivers. But on my maiden voyage to here, my car crashed right into the building. I, a sole survivor.
How many people were on board?
Just me.
How did you crash? Was there a technical error?
No, I was just so lost in thought that I forgot to brake.
Oh, I see. What do you know about wind monks?
Everything. But it's a secret. And I can't just tell a simple-minded kid like you. Your brain simply isn't big enough to handle the enormous amount of information.
Really, everything? Do you also know who appoints them to monks?
Of course.
And who might that be?
The wind monks have always been personally appointed by the wind gods. I can't tell you any more than that.
Because you don't know?
Of course I know. I'm just not telling you.
I could just as easily claim that my parents appointed them.
Ha! Then your parents would be wind gods. Who are you, anyway?
If only I knew. Can't someone just repair the cable car?
People can do lots of things.
But you don't want to?
No. My memories of the accident still haunt me like the ghosts of 1,000 angry warriors.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, I am constantly reminded of it, like when I witness a terrible accident, for example.
Oh, well, that's understandable.
Yes, it is. And I still possess the first and only ticket from my maiden voyage. How I despise it. I'd love nothing more than to burn it. But I'm all tied up here.
Should I just take it from you?
Yes, take the damn thing. Be gone with it.
You better not try that again.
Sorry. Aha! The door opens from the inside.
Hi, diddly ho, Your Grace.
Hello?
Hi, diddly ho, Your Grace.
Those are such pretty postcards.
Thanks. Yeah, I was always pretty talented. I used to portraits for the dinner. Now I mostly paint flowers, babies, and landscapes.
How nice.
Yeah, but my real talent is in forging documents.
What?
Oh, you know, IDs, official paperwork, money, that sort of thing. I once counterfeited someone's last will and testament. I can also make tickets and official stamps, but they're almost too easy.
Oh, my.
Yeah, But the project I'm currently working on is Conroy's diary.
Why do you forge things?
It's kind of a hobby of mine. Besides, I've been able to help a few flute noses with it who are on them. You know, not everyone hide their noses as well as we can.
Why do you forge?
It's kind of a... Besides...
Okay, thanks.
No problem, Your Grace.
This ticket has already been stamped. Can you, make it not stamped?
Sure, I'll just paint over the stamp for you. There you go, just like new. With that trick, I've been able to use the same movie ticket for 3 years now.
I sure hope this works.
Me too. If we get caught, we're dead. Conroy lists have been popping up everywhere. Everyone speaks in whispers since they've arrived.
I'd better hurry. We need to get out of here soon.
Woohoo! I'll finally get to see some of Vesposia. I bet I'll find lots of great motifs for my postcards. So far, I've only had the dynasty for inspiration, and this dump. If I have to paint one more foggy, dystopian landscape, I'm going to throw myself into the nearest wind fountain.
Mine now. That's not even a real egg. It's just half of a tea infuser that's shaped like one. If I chew it first, I can use it to make an imprint of the screw. Wahoo! A screw imprint. Sure, why not? That you I've seen this shape somewhere before. Hello?
Hello? Who are you? I've never seen you here before. Oh no, let me guess.
My name is...
Don't tell me. Does your name start with an M?
No, it's Robert.
Does it start with a P?
Robert.
That's not how you play. Does your name start with an S, maybe?
Robert.
Could your name be Robert?
Yes.
Ha! Now try to guess mine.
Molly?
Holy crap, that's right!
Really? Cool. So, the cable car station is around here.
Yeah, sure. Where do you want to go?
Oh, well, I don't actually want to go anywhere. but I have to...
Yeah, we all have got to do things we don't want to do sometimes. That's even in our national anthem.
Wollington is a pillar of the Asposian community.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like Conroy always said. Imagine where we'd be if everyone always did what was fun. Everyone would be happy and nice and friendly. The world would be filled with peace and love.
Yeah, can you imagine that? Everyone just being happy, like idiots? Where would that get us?
Yeah. Did no one ever try to repair the cable car?
Nope. The people here really didn't like the idea of it from the beginning. That anyone could just up and leave, see the world. Crazy. But I do happen to have the exact tools needed to fix it.
Aha, that's good to know. So, you have all the tools needed to fix the cable car?
Got everything here, just tell me what you need. A number 9 ratchet thingy with a 3/4. I've also got about 1,000 different screwdrivers.
I don't know much about tools.
Forget it, boy. You're only going to screw things up.
Okay, just show me the type of screw you're working with, and I'll give you the right screwdriver.
Take care, Molly.
Later, Robert.
Here, look at this.
Hey, this imprint reminds me of something. It looks like a number 12 screw.
May I borrow a number 12 screwdriver?
Yeah, sure.
I can't... It's... I wish the real Conroy's head had been detachable. I can poke the thumbtack through the holes in the tea infuser. Hello.
G'day. How can I help you?
Okay, see you later.
Hey ho, and may Emil be with you. The
Can I swap the round metals for this nest?
Sure. Go ahead. Hey, that looks even better. You can keep the circlet tile or I have a whole box full of them. Ah, so you want to try your luck at darts? Well, just step up to the white line. Well, golly, you got it right in the middle.
Good job, Peck.
Peck?
That's, my darts player name. Peck Pack Po.
My darts player name is Emil's brother.
Ah, very creative. Let's get you out of this stuff.
You've earned the prize fair and square.
I've never won a prize before.
Oh, thanks. I hope it was the right one. Oh, thanks. I can waste my time far more effectively with this. I don't need this lever anymore.
I could replace the wind gauge with this. It's not like I can fly. I could replace the wind gauge with this. If only my arms were 3 times as long. That's way too heavy for you. Oh. It almost looked, or maybe. Is running now. I should grab Libretta and get out of here.
Source that instrument noses have taken up We've gathered from a reliable source that instrument noses have taken up residence in this city. We must exercise caution. So long as even one of them is allowed to walk free, we stand under constant threat of another Basilian attack.
No, really. I don't know anything about any instrument noses.
We are looking for a certain newcomer to the city.
No. His nose is striped, just like yours. You have to believe me.
Libretta!
Halt! Are you an instrument nose? Reveal yourself.
No, he's perfectly normal. I'm the flute nose you're looking for.
Arrest her! Do you have any other information pertaining to the instrument noses in this city?
No, but if there were any present, then they would know that they need to leave now.
Libretta.
Go and see if you can find any more. Soon Conroy will be revived, and he can lead us again.
Hurry.
Laura. I'll get you to talk yet. Tell me everything you know about this king.
He's the king of flute noses. He's going to save us all and hunt you down. But let me be clear. I'm not going to give him up. You're only wasting my time. But then again, that means I'm also wasting your time. So actually, it doesn't bother me. Ask me anything.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response. I'm patient. I can wait for you to talk.
I hate when they think they're being clever.